What's up, YouTube? And I'm back to another sneaker review, and this time it is Teddy Santis' company, Aime Leon Dore's next collaboration with the New Balance 550. And it's my first pair. I've been looking for one for such a long freaking time, and I finally have a chance to get them. I hit on the raffle, obviously on the Aime Leon Dore site. I'm really excited to have this pair in. I had to wait probably 3 weeks after the win, which was ridiculous, but at least the shipping was pretty fast with DHL. Really happy to get it. Obviously, I scored on the colorway that I picked, which was brown, and that was awesome. It's kind of almost like a Mocha 550 if you think about it. And they've been so high in demand. You see the resale, obviously, on the past collaboration, the 550s, and it kind of like Teddy really helped New Balance get to where it was. Obviously, it was doing pretty well even without the 550, but once the 550 came in, it took it to another level, man. It's almost became like an alternative. Or it's a much better alternative to the Air Force One, in my opinion. So people are wearing them. Like people that I know who don't really know anything about, who don't even like New Balance. I know I've always liked New Balance. They don't like them. They think it's like dad shoe and stuff like that. They like the 550, which is crazy. They don't know anything about sneakers, so it's like, wow, to see how much ALDs is completely changed the sneaker game and made its own thing. Obviously, bringing back a model that hasn't been used since the 80s or something like that. So that's crazy, and I'm happy to finally get one. Like I said, they've been so high in demand. I haven't been able to get a pair for retail, and finally have one, which is awesome. Might as well get right into the review, guys. Obviously, I don't want to waste any of y'all's time, and start with the box. Alright, so the box is pretty simple, not gonna lie. Not too happy with what they did, but I do like what they did do in general. I was expecting something a little bit more better. You got pretty much a I'm a big New England Patriots fan if you watch football, and it kind of reminds me of the retro colors. So you got kind of this royal blue with the red and then the white stripe. There you got pretty much New Balance logo with ALD obviously in text right there, which is really dope. And then you got kind of on the side here, you got pretty much it just stretches there. Same logo obviously, and then on the side, on the pretty much landscape size, you got pretty much the 550 kind of faded almost in there with some red and white. Then you got the obviously same logo right over here in the bottom corner, and then you got obviously on the size tag you got New Balance BB 550 AB1 in my size 12 men's. And the logo obviously as well, once again. Very, like I said, simplistic box. You know what I mean? And we'll talk about sizing a little bit later, by the way. So if you're worried about that, that's one thing I was very concerned about going into this. And then that's pretty much it with the box. You got pretty much, it comes on the sneaker. It's pretty much just an Ortholite tag, just saying, that there's an Ortholite insole in it, and that's makes a big difference obviously in comparison to Air Force One, where it's a shitty insole. They actually have an Ortholite, right? Even though it's not so comfortable, obviously, right? And it also comes with an extra pair of laces. There are a white pair that comes stock, and then you got kind of a cream one right over here. So the extra lace I do appreciate. So I think they gave more in the past. I seen in those initial pairs they gave more with, but you know what, I'll take what I can get, right? But anyways, guys, it's time to get into the sneakers. The Aime Leon Dore New Balance 550 in the brown colorway. And here they are, man. These are freaking clean, man. Look at these, man. Oh my god, I love them. And you know what? The quality is a lot better than I thought. You do kind of got this stiff leather kind of throughout, but you know what? You see the sock liner and stuff. To me, it's a little bit comfy. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's very nice. Obviously, what Teddy, like I said, Teddy Sanders has done. Obviously now a creative director for the Made in USA line for New Balance. He's been doing something right, obviously. People are loving it, and I love what they did here, obviously. I don't personally have a GR pair, so like I said, I can't really like compare the two in terms of quality based on my experience, but I do like what I've seen so far, and pretty much let me break it down for you for the details. You got kind of like the regular 550 kind of detail right here. You got pretty much the New Balance logo in that brown, and you got 550 right there as well, and then pretty much the rest is that pretty much white. You got a brown panel right over here as well. And you work your way obviously to the toe box. It's pretty much, not gonna lie, it's a hard toe box. You get kind of like, actually, well, it's a little plush, not gonna lie. It's just, it's, you know, I think it's middle of the road in my opinion, which is nice. Then you got obviously the white laces, of course, as well. And then the tongue is really cool. It's got the LD, obviously with the kind of like apple in the background. New Balance logo, 550, really dope. And then you work your way to the other side, it's pretty much the same, just obviously without the 550 text there. And then the midsole, obviously, if you did notice around there, it's got this pretty much, it's aged, right? Like they yellowed it, obviously, to make it look vintage, and that is really in right now, I guess. So I personally, like, I like the touch on it, but it's like, I like to wear my shoes. It's gonna get yellow eventually anyways, so it's like, you know, I'm not a big fan of that whole trend, but it does look nice, not gonna lie. It looks clean, especially with the brown in there as well. Then you look obviously on the heel, it's got the New Balance logo right over here in brown. And then on the other side, that's the only difference. It's got the ALD logo, obviously with the apple, obviously in New York, which is super dope. I love that. It's such a signature touch, especially when you have drop down sneaker boxes. It kind of distinguishes itself from the other ones as well. And then you got pretty much the outsole. It's pretty much the regular 550 outsole. You got New Balance here. You got non-marking sole in text right there. Then you got pretty much, yeah, you just got brown here, and then you get a little bit of a, it's a little, yeah, I think it's like, I would say it's a little bit aged, like a yellowing. I don't think it's white. So yeah, and obviously before I forget, also they got the insole in here as well. It's Ortholite. It is much better. You can see you got the New Balance here, and then the Aime Leon Dore right there as well, as you can see. And then it shows obviously on the tag size 12, manufacturing date March 2022, made in China. So yeah, and yeah, and obviously when it comes to sizing, guys, with this, okay, so I was told, you know, pretty much go true to size or something like that, if you have like wide feet and stuff like that. So I went with my 12. I'm usually 12 and a half, but if I hear it's more true to size, I'll go down to 12. If not, if it's a little more snug, I'll go up to 13. So I went 12 in these. So and I'm hearing like heel slippage was a problem no matter what. Even if people got the literal most snug size, you were always going to get a little bit of heel slippage. So, and I feel the same way there. It does fit really well. I don't think I could have got a better fit. If I went to 11 and a half, my feet would have been suffocating. But you do get a little heel, like it's a little bit. It's not like perfect. So I think the best way is obviously just to, like, you know, just don't wear them loose. You know what I mean? Just tie them normally, and that'll solve that problem. I think that, like, especially somebody with a wide foot like me, I think I can't really avoid that, unfortunately. So yeah, but it's very comfortable. It's not like, it's not bad at all. I'm just saying, like, there's a little bit of it going on. So just be aware of that. If you hate that, I would not buy a 550. To be quite honest with you, like, you hate any sort of slippage, you know, if that bothers you, I do not recommend it. But that is just worth noting, you know, especially somebody like me. Sizing is huge for me when you have a wide, big foot, and especially, like, you know, like, it's probably you're ought to have problems, right? So yeah, and that's what I would say personally based on my own experience. But these sneakers are very clean. Very happy I own them. Hopefully they release more in the future. I'd like to get another pair. Would definitely want to maybe stay away from the GR in a way, just because the quality is better on these. So, but either or, if there's a really nice colorway, I might go for it. But they're making so many of them and stuff, so, you know, let people that want their first pair eat them up at least as well. So pretty much, I'd like to show you how they look on feet, guys. By the way, here, run the tape. But yeah, they are very clean on feet, as you can see. That brown goes really well. The olive and the purple pair were very nice as well. The olive looks, they all look so similar. I couldn't even tell, honestly. Between the olive and the brown in the pictures, I couldn't personally tell. The purple's pretty nice as well. It's more like a darker shade and stuff like that. But I think brown obviously was my favorite, so that's why I went for it. and it is super dope and worth it in my opinion. So guys, let me know down below what you think of the New Balance 550, the most recent collaboration with ALD. Which was your favorite color? Did you go for them? Did you get any hits, obviously, on the site? You know what I mean? Do you own any? Just let me know down below as well. What would you rate these? And if you enjoyed the video here today, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post-notification bell down below as well. You will be notified for the next sneaker review I do. Got some more on the way, so stay tuned if you're interested. But yeah, these are amazing. Really like them. Can't wait to wear them. This brown is going to be great for the fall, so I'm going to be wearing this September, October a lot for sure. And my sister was always saying, oh, you got to wear these all the time now. So it's like, hey, I already got like so many shoes, so it's like, you know, I just got to run them in. But these I will definitely get a little more wear in the fall than others for sure. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you all for tuning into my review of the Aime Leon Dore New Balance 550 in the brown colorway. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.